What if your biggest weakness was actually your greatest strength? Stay with me, because what I'm about to share will flip what you think you know about success, connection, and personal power upside down. Welcome back to my channel, where we explore meaningful relationships and the courage to show up as your real self. If you're new here, every week we dive into the research and wisdom that can change how you connect with yourself and others. Hit that subscribe button if you're ready to discover the strength that comes from being genuinely human. Here's the truth. We live in a world that tells us to hide our struggles, mask our fears, and pretend we have it all together. But research shows the most successful, connected, and fulfilled people are doing the opposite. Today I'll show you why vulnerability isn't weakness, it's courage. And I'll share insights from researchers and authors who've proven that showing up authentically is your secret superpower. Section 1. What vulnerability really is. Most people get this wrong. Vulnerability isn't oversharing. It's not dumping your problems on strangers. It's uncertainty, risk, and emotional exposure, showing up when you can't control the outcome. Dr. Brené Brown's 2 decades of research found vulnerability is the birthplace of innovation, creativity, and change. Think about it. Every time you've grown or created something meaningful, you've stepped into the unknown. It's that moment when you share an idea before it's perfect, or when you say, "I don't know," when you're expected to have the answer. Ask for help when you're struggling. Admit a mistake. Tell someone how you really feel. The challenge? Our brains still see vulnerability as danger. Thousands of years ago, being rejected by the tribe could mean death, so we built defenses. Now those same defenses are holding us back from deeper relationships, greater creativity, and real growth. When was the last time you stayed silent or held back because you were afraid of judgment? Drop it in the comments. Awareness is the first step to change. Section 2. The science of vulnerability. Social pain activates the same areas of the brain as physical pain. Rejection literally hurts. But here's the fascinating part. Those same neural pathways also process love and connection. Dr. Sue Johnson found that when we share our deepest fears and needs, we create bonding moments that rewire our brains for deeper connection. And vulnerability doesn't just boost relationships. Research shows it makes us more creative and innovative, better leaders, more resilient after failure, happier and more fulfilled. People who practice self-compassion, being honest about their own struggles, also have lower anxiety and depression and higher life satisfaction. Section 3. The vulnerability paradox. We admire vulnerability in others, but fear it in ourselves. Think about people you respect. Chances are they've shared failures and hard truths. You feel connection, respect, even inspiration. But when it's our turn, we think, "No one wants to hear this. I need to look like I've got it all together." The truth? When you hide your struggles, you hide your strength. When you mask fear, you reduce courage. Pretending to be perfect disconnects you from the very humanity that makes you relatable and lovable. Please take a second to like this video, subscribe for more, tap the bell to stay updated. Section 4. The armor. We wear, Dr. Brown calls this vulnerability armor. The strategies we use to protect ourselves from emotional risk. Perfectionism, trying to avoid judgment by doing everything flawlessly. It never works. Numbing, distracting ourselves with work, shopping, social media, or busyness. But you can't selectively numb, you numb joy too. Foreboding joy. expecting disaster right after something good happens, so you never fully enjoy it. Here's the irony. These strategies create more shame, isolation, and disconnection. But the brain can be rewired. Every time you choose courage over armor, you strengthen new neural pathways. Section 5. How to practice vulnerability. You don't have to strip your soul bare. Start here. Start small. Share something slightly uncomfortable with someone you trust. Build the muscle gradually. Self-compassion first. Talk to yourself the way you'd talk to a friend. You can't give others what you deny yourself. Set boundaries. Not everyone has earned the right to hear your story. Embrace discomfort. Courage lives on the other side of discomfort. You can't get to courage without walking through vulnerability. Section 6. If you want to learn more, here are some books from Brené Brown. 1. Daring Greatly. The Essential Work on Vulnerability and Shame. 2. Rising Strong. How to Recover After You've Fallen. 3. The Gifts of Imperfection. Let go of perfection. Live wholeheartedly. Comment below if you have read other books on the topic. Call to action. Vulnerability is not optional if you want a connected and meaningful life. Your action plan. Notice your armor. Start small. Practice self-compassion. Embrace the discomfort. This week, try one small act of vulnerability each day. Admit you don't know, ask for help, share something real. Notice how it feels. Remember, courage is contagious. When you're brave enough to be real, you give others permission to do the same. Vulnerability isn't the soft option. It's the sharpest edge you have. If you hide, expect nothing to change. Keep showing up and keep being real. If you have enjoyed the video, please like this video, subscribe for more, tap the bell to stay updated.